Good morning, folks. Don't know how this is going to go today. I really don't. Yeah. I've got my lap cap on my lap here, and he's refusing to get off. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, let's get Facebook on board, shall we? While Charlie here makes himself comfortable. As I say, I don't know how this is going to go this morning. I really don't. Oh, he's wanting to clap. Hold on, to sort out Facebook, Charlie. Anyway, I really don't know how this is going to go today because I have my lap cat here. So I think what I'll do is I'll just I'll go straight for the hot page and leave the iPad on the table for the time being. So anyway, good morning, folks. It's Indie Truck Davy out the truck and at home in his office in Salford, North Lanarkshire, where it's not a bad morning. The lap cat's went, so that's better. Well, it's not a bad morning, and it is very warm, folks. It is 9 degrees. Dry at the moment, rain in the forecast. Anyway, that's the weather for Salford, North Lanarkshire. You want to know what the weather's like with you? Look at your rain, bloody windy, and maybe drop me a wee comment in the comments to let me know how the weather is with you. Well, that's a lap cat going, so we can go on with this. Good morning, Regan Wheat, Aki's Mad, Ali Watson. And so with you, Warren. I see Alistair's there. Evelyn, Doug, Jim, Stephen Bankier, Margaret McKay. Where we go? All the way back. Let's go all the way back. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Barbara. With pets there. Julie Brown. Right, we got any Facebookers on, so we can get this underway. Anyway, the first 5 or 6 headlines, we're just going to run right through them because it's all the same story. I see that Harry McQueen's in for Facebook. Hi, Harry. So let's get this underway. First up is the Rancid. I'm not going to put it up because I don't, with the record generally. And that has Sturgeon and Muro to divorce. End of the union. Oh, very good. Oh, very clever. End of the union. The Daily Fail has, I think I've got the Daily Fail there, so we'll stick it up. Aye, the Daily Fail. What screen we on? We're on the right screen. The Daily Fail has Sturgeon's marriage split after staying in £320,000 flat owned by Val McDermott. The price of the flat? What's the importance of the price of the flat? And police anger over SNP cash probe delay. Now, what's the police anger about? Well, apparently, the police want this investigation wound up, and they're angry with the Crown Prosecution Service because apparently it's them that are dragging it out. Simple as that. Right, the Herald goes on. Even for a power couple, a split brings sadness. So once again, Peter Muro and Nicola Sturgeon getting divorced. The Sun has Sturgeon to divorce hubby. Ends with heavy heart. Nick splits union. No imagination, these people, have they? Right, the right-wing loony rag, the Express has former First Minister confirms end of era for SNP's ex-power couple. Sturgeon and Muro decide to finish marriage. So really most of the papers are carrying this story of the red tops anyway. Although some would claim that the Mail isn't a red top, I would argue. Right, the right-wing loony rag, the Express. Oh no, I've just went with that, haven't I? Stop sharing. The Express. Sturgeon and Muro decide to finish marriage. Right, I went with that. The Metro has. It's been over for some time. Apparently Peter and Nicola have been living apart for some time. The Scotsman goes on. Swinney must back oil and gas. Swinney doesn't need to back anything. And as for oil and gas, backing oil and gas is backing we're in extinction as a species. What we have here is desperate politicians in Westminster who are fucking skint, who have mismanaged this economy for so long, in fact, as long as I've been alive, that they've given it all away to their friends and international partners. And it gets to the point where the wealthy are holding so much wealth that we, the ordinary people, have got fuck all. Nothing. They now hold all the national resources of Scotland, England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Well, the people go fucking cold and hungry. And of course, we know the Chancellor's in a mess. The economy's in a mess. But the one thing they won't do is the one thing that'll fucking fix it. And that is wealth redistribution. Tax the fucking rich. They just ain't going to. So Reeves will do fucking somersaults, and they'll all do whatever they can to avoid doing the one thing that's necessary to sort out this economy, and that's to redistribute the wealth which is being held by the 1%. It's that bad that planet-wide, that 1% holds so much. There's fuck all left for anybody else. And as Richard Murphy put it, the rest of us all now live rent and rent the space we have on this planet for the rich. Because they fucking own it all. We now all effectively pay rent to live. And we're in land to the wealthy in our land. Because they own fucking everything. Right, the Times has. The Times has. PM says Reeves will stay till next election. I'll see if we'll get Times there. I think I put up. I think I'll go to Times there actually. Yep, here we go. PM says Reeves will stay till next election as reform soars in polls. I can't believe it. But it would appear the silly fuckers down that road are going to go and vote for another fucking charlatan. For David Cameron, to Theresa May, to Boris Johnson, to Liz fucking Truss, Rishi Sunak, Keir Starmer, every fucking one of them a charlatan and a con man or woman. And it looks like England's going to take a step further and go so far right that they're more or less going to turn the place out of fucking Trump and Farage. You could not make this stuff up. Has the education system down that fucking road failed? Wow. Anyway, what's the national vote for us this morning? Shall we have a wee look? We'll stick it up. I really, honestly, folks, I just do not believe it. There's even 15% of the people here in Scotland falling for this fucking charlatan and con man's crap. Absolute con man's crap. And England is moving further and further away from what's actually needed. They're going further right. They're looking for a dictator. It would appear they've given up and want to run their own fucking affairs. And do what's right by the people. Oh no, we'll just do whatever this con man fucking says. Remember Brexit, folks? It's not getting any better since. I really do think somebody's pulled the plug in the education system down that fucking road. Fuck's sake. Anyway, the National, let's see what the Nationals vote for us today, shall we? The National has Sturgeon splits from Euro. It's got a picture of Glenn Sannock, which says, a cracking big boat. Find out what it's like to be on first official Glenn Sannock's trip. And files confirm MI5 snooped on Scottish nationalists. Papers show British Security Service feared French support for Scottish independence. I don't know where that fucking came from. All the way through 212 to 214, French television backed fucking Scottish independence all the way. Didn't need MI5 to fucking know it. You just had to put on the bastard in European news. But the news that MI5 snooped on Scottish nationalists, well, MI5 is our version of Homeland Security, and well, you'd expect them to keep an eye on dissidents within the Union. If that means keeping an eye on people like me, Nicola Sturgeon, Milligan, yous guys who support Scottish independence, then that's what they would do. Of course they would, it's their fucking job. But for fuck's sake. You see, that one with reformed, sorry, and opposed. Sorry, folks, it really got me riled. I cannot believe that they're doing it again. I cannot believe that England will fucking do this to us again. No wonder we need to leave this union. They know the guy's a fucking charlatan, a fucking fraudster. They can even see that he doesn't even bother his ass to show up to serve his constituents. Yeah, they're going to vote for him. Fuck's sake. The Telegraph has PM throws Reeves' future into doubt. Starmer twice refused to say if she'd be in job next year before aid backtrack. Well, if it comes to a choice between Starmer being thrown under a bus by the party and Reeves being thrown under a bus by the party, I can assure you that Starmer will throw Reeves under the bus because the man has no loyalty to fuck all but himself. This is a guy that climbed the greasy pole just to get to the fucking top and find out he's a turtle on a post. And all the people that helped him up that greasy fucking pole and put that turtle on a post, they're all sitting wondering why the fuck he did it and all. Oh, fuck. Honest to God. Rachel Reeves is about as bright as a blown out candle. Really. And Starmer's got as much clue what he's doing as the drunk that's wobbling down the high street at 2 in the morning. Fucking no clue what he's doing. Okay, the eye says benefits. I'll put this one up because this one's fucking frightening. Where are we? Benefits face cut as number 10 admits nothing is off table in search for new savings. Cuts to disability benefit bill on the agenda. Cabinet ministers say there have been ordered to make ruthless savings to balance books. Reeves will remain Chancellor for the whole of the Parliament. I fucking heard it. And campaigners will react angrily to any future cuts and warn of disastrous consequences. Now, as I said, there is an answer to this fucking problem, but it's an answer they will not go down. Why is that? Because every one of them's got a fucking sponsored jack on for a corporate backer or a rich fucker that doesn't want it taxed. So the answer is wealth-free distribution, but they're not going to do that. No, they're going to hammer the disabled. They've already hammered the pensioners. They're hammering the young. They're going after the students. Anybody they consider to be non-productive is getting fucking hammered. When the actual non-productive are those who take cash from circulation and store it and hoard it. That's dead money. It's inactive in our economy. And they're the fucking people that needs to be taxed. But no. Let's hit the disabled. You know what they say? You can judge a society about how it how it treats the least of us. Well, guess what? I think we can honestly say that this is a fucking failed society because the least of us suffer the worst at the hands of these fuckers. I know England's rolling about looking for an alternative to Labour and Conservative. Does it never strike them that the Greens or the Lib Dems might be a better option than fucking Nigel Farage? And his phony company. I really think the education system is failing down that road. But as we've seen in the latest stats, Scots kids are 32% more literate than English kids. So it could well be that the education system down that road is failing. And then, of course, with the example of the schools crumbling, class sizes of 36 to 38 pupils per teacher. I guess it's a fair statement to say the education system is fucking failing down that road. On average, our class sizes are only 28, theirs is 36. Even 28 is too big for a class size. But benefit cuts. These people haven't got a fucking Scooby. The economy is screaming out for welfare redistribution. A big injection of cash. But they won't do it. They won't do it. And neither will Farage. Farage is just another fucking con man. And they've known he's been a con man since 2016, yet they're still fucking wanting to vote for him. We've seen what happened when he set up the Brexit Party. Well, by the way, folks, I don't know if you know this, but Reform UK isn't registered with the Electoral Commission. The Brexit Party is. And because political parties are kind of 12 regional names, guess what Reform UK is? It's a regional company linked to the Brexit Party. Look it up for yourselves. So there you go. It doesn't exist. Tax the rich and starting a UBI, get the money circulating, would help big time, in your opinion. Your opinion is absolutely correct, Alistair. We'll pop that one up. Thanks for the super chat, mate. But you're right, mate. Tax the rich, and probably with the advent of this fucking so-called artificial intelligence, which apparently is going to replace hundreds of thousands of civil servants and things like that, UBI is going to have to be an option because it'll be no fucking work. And anybody that doesn't know what UBI is, it's a universal basic income. Right. And well, we have a look to see what the stars got for us today, shall we? It is a regional company, Ange, tied up to UKIP and the Brexit Party. That's exactly right. It's exactly what it is. The Brexit Party grew out of UKIP. The Brexit Party is a registered party. Reform UK is a regional name, a regional company, which sits on the electoral register under the Brexit Party. You can look it up. And there's actually multiple of them. As we've just seen with the Reform UK is just at the conference in the South East. Well, that's what they've done. But it's all the Brexit Party. You can look it up on the electoral register. I haven't got it up and I'd pop it up for you. I should have thought before I went live. Right, let's see what the stars got for us today. Where are we? Nope, that one. The Prime Minister gives embattled Chancellor the dreaded vote of confidence. Should we be popping out for another lettuce? Liz Truss must be sitting in her house looking at views and saying, fuck, it's me in slow motion. Because that's exactly what it is. And apparently there's a cycled scumbag chatbot to save Britain. That'll be fucking Nigel Farage, Sorry if it's a wee bit ranty today, folks, but when I see things like that, you know, a nation, England, that's been fucking conned by repeated fucking people over the last decade and a half, keep voting for the same fucking idiots. You couldn't make this up. And when they're looking for an alternative to the mainstream, instead of going to the next two parties down the ladder, they go for a fucking private company with an idiot and a con man at the front here. A man they know who's a con man because he fronted the Brexit fucking campaign. And we can see what effect it had leaving Europe on the UK economy. Well, Nigel's shouting, it wasn't done right, it wasn't done right. There's no other way to fucking do it, Nigel. You can't leave your biggest market and your European partners and expect to be able to use their fucking facilities and throw your fucking toys out the pram when they shut up shop and say, sorry, Paul, you can't get in, your membership's expired. But the fucking notion that they're going to do it again. And it looks like Farage might well be PM in 5 years' fucking time. If not before that, because I don't see this administration lasting. I really don't. I can see this administration splinter within a year. I really do. I feel like the late 1970s about it, where one government after another just keeps collapsing. I think that's where we're going this time. They do say history repeats, don't they? Well, I genuinely think that's where we're going. I don't see this administration lasting, and I don't see a viable alternative at this point in time for the people of England. I really don't. I don't see a viable alternative, except for maybe the Greens. But certainly not Farage. At this point in time, nobody would vote for Ed Davey. He's a fucking clown. And as we know, the Tories and the Labour Party are more or less fucking done. They're done as institutions, they're done as political powers, as is the Union. As is the Union. Eventually, I mean, it doesn't operate as a union, it operates to finance England and London and keep the elite where they are. Like Swinney needs to back oil and gas. No, he doesn't. Anybody backing oil and gas at this point in time is just fucking signing brain fucking death warrant. Nuts. Anyway, folks, that's it for the day. I've got other things I need to get on with. Thanks for tuning in such large numbers. Thanks once again for your super chats. Thanks to the moderators for modding. And hey, we'll see you all tomorrow morning to do it all again. We'll see what nonsense is in the fucking papers then. I've got to go and batter out a TikTok on one of these fucking stupid headlines. Bye for now.